Welcome to another episode of Limitless Trading. We wanted to let you know where we were at now that FOMC is over, what levels we were talking about. As we had expressed in a different video, I said anything below 660.77 was a good short. So as it rejected here, so the first pop on the announcement was well above. You don't want to short that, right? If you're long, you're just rolling stop losses from anything below the 10 SMA. Right here, this is actually when the market broke down again under 660.77. My call stopped out, and I don't trade FOMC. Too much volatility. I'd rather wait for the next more stable day. But I had said either you could have taken the long at anything under the 657, then you ran it to 660.77, and then your stop loss kicked in on the rejection. Or if you decided, okay, I want to short FOMC, which is, obviously you're right. You can take any side of the trade on the 60.77 sort of rejection. You could have taken puts, and then, excuse me, you would have been stopped out once this line turned green, right? So as soon as it turns green, you're out of your trade. And then I usually stop after the first trade. I don't keep retrading and retrading because the market will suck you dry. So if you waited, right? I don't like to wait. I know it gets exciting when the first candle turns green, but this candle was red and green during the entire conversation. You had no idea if I was going to be super bullish, excuse me, or bearish. So once this candle closes green, you could take your long, right? Because we were above 657. You take your long, and then you're at stop. So back to 677, 660.77. If it broke down under 659, again, you're just running stops, and then you're done for the day. If not, if you decided to be brave and remove the stop loss, you're green. You're still green, because even under here, under the 10 SMA, you're back where as of this recording, touching up against a 661.73 dark pool that will eventually cross. I will wait for a back test. Typically speaking, I wait for the next day, see where the market settles. First, my go-to is a break under the 10 SMA. That's my alert. Otherwise, I don't do anything because I don't buy when we're up. I buy the failed breakdowns. So the market breaks down over 660.77. I'm going to take puts again. At 659, I'm already running stop. I'm running stop. If we retest the 657 area and hold, my puts will again stop out. And then if we break over 657, again, I'm long because we have dark pools at 666 and 670 that I'm waiting for. And the daily trend has not broken. I did say in a previous video the trend was changing. And in fact, it was changing. And it looks like it may still change. But we haven't broken the uptrend line from April. Still has not broken. I'll bring that to you as I get it, but we have not broken down yet. So this is my play. Anything here or under. If the market decides, let's just say something happens tomorrow, Thursday, or we have quad witching, which is extremely volatile. I like to stay away from those key days because they're just going to burn premiums on both sides. But if one of my levels holds, let's say we come down here and hold, or 650 and change, take a very, very small long, keep it sized down, right? Because again, there's also a VIX player still aiming for 30, and who knows what that news will be. It could be FOMC. We have some catalysts for next week. Who knows? But we have a pivot next week that we'll be watching out for. But these are the levels we're looking at. Anything under 660, you can short. And then again, you're watching for the breakdown and holding of either 657, this low in this area of the 655 and change. Anything holds again. This wasn't a dark pool as of today. The 664-ish area wasn't a dark pool, but again, the market could find liquidity without a dark pool, but the breakdown tells you can go short. But if we come back and test it again, and one of my levels holds the 655 area, or this key area here of 657 recovers, again, I'm long and I'm running stops again at 657, 659, 660.77, 661, so on and so forth. I'm long back to 666 and the 670 dark pools. Does it mean that it's going to hit anytime soon? Who knows? They could hit whenever the market's ready, but I don't like shorting uptrends. I will hedge. And again, I disclosed it in the previous video. I am hedged into next week all the way into October CPI, because generally speaking, next week into October CPI, which should be well over 3% is bearish territory. But I go light because we haven't broken the uptrend. We're in trend change. The trend is changing, but we're still not officially on a downtrend for me to start gloating about puts. It's just the cost of doing business. So if you have any tickers you want to comment below, feel free to comment below. I had a question about the service, and the way it works is that you let us know the ticker you want, and if there's AI or something for us to give you, that's where the fee comes in. We're not going to charge you if there's nothing to tell you about your ticker. There's plenty of tickers that we're getting that are going sideways, and excuse me, there's nothing to charge you, there's nothing to give you. But if we don't have an entry and an exit, and some sort of risk management to give you, it's a waste of your money. We're not going to do business that way. So you let us know the ticker first. We will let you know if there's something. You can comment below. We'll try to read it and get to as many tickers. And it could be any ticker. Try to stay away from penny stocks. The AI is pretty crappy on it. But large caps, small caps work perfectly fine. And it works well on the indices. It works very well on crypto. So feel free to, explore and put in the comments. And we'll try to help you, beat this market, and get ahead of it. We've been giving some great ideas. These have been very actionable, and we want to see you guys win and get some financial freedom. Take care.